What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday, September 30th, so happy fourth quarter eve, happy end of the month, happy end of September. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had a wonderful Saturday. Gonna go through and show you guys some sales that I have. It is about 10 after 5 p.m. Eastern time today, September 30th, like I said. Me and my wife actually got up super early this morning. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually tired. But we got up super early. I went to bed probably later than I should have. We got up early this morning. The community we live in actually did their fall community yard sale this weekend, and we didn't know it was happening until like 2 or 3 days ago. And we had wanted to do a yard sale end of September, but to be quite honest, time flew by and end of September got here before we realized it, so we weren't too prepared. But kind of crazy what we did. We got up, we went out sourcing just here in the neighborhood, found a few cool things, nothing, too outrageous or crazy, but we did find some stuff. And it was like, I don't know, 10:30, something like that, right in there between 10 and 10:30 in the morning. And I told her, I was like, well, it looks like, most of the sales we've hit, we have time to go home and we could literally set up a yard sale real quick. So that's what we did. I came back to the house and we took some of the stuff that we knew we wanted to do a yard sale with, took it out, just laid down a tarp, set it in the driveway, took 4 pieces of cardboard, put signs at each end of our road so people could see that there was a sale on the road, and we just said okay. And so by about 11 o'clock, we had set up this yard sale, a little pop-up yard sale, and went with it. Believe it or not, we didn't have anything fancy out there. To be honest, it was items that either just weren't worth listing on eBay, or they had an issue, like, if it was a toy, maybe it was missing a piece or something like that didn't have the value worth listing it on eBay. Or we had these like 2 pumpkin things. They worked, both of them worked, but one had to use batteries, one had to use a power adapter. So instead of like trying to list that kind of stuff that is going to be difficult to sell like that, and it's not very high dollar valued anyway, that's kind of stuff that we just set aside, toss in a box, and we're like, we'll do it in a yard sale later. And so that's the kind of stuff we had out there. And believe it or not, in about an hour, we made almost $100. So people were stopping by, they were going through, our prices were, $1, $2, whatever. And people were buying stuff, so it was awesome to see. It was a lot of like small toys from like some toy bins that we had bought that had just a bunch of random stuff, and some of the pieces just weren't worth listing or whatever. So, put them in some plastic baggies, sell them at 50 cents, $1 a piece, and people will buy them. So that was pretty cool. We actually were able to go out and source, come home, and in fact, we basically, outside of one item that I purchased, which I actually didn't even use the money that I took out of the bank to go sourcing with, but outside of a camera that I purchased this morning, we actually almost probably 1.5 times the money we spent out actually yard selling, we made doing our yard sale. So instant return, and it was, stuff that we were just getting rid of anyway. And so once it was like, all right, the traffic slowed down, people are probably done yard selling for the day, I loaded up the Jeep and hauled it off and disposed of it. So it was a good day overall. eBay was very slow, and then all of a sudden it just started popping off. So that's why I want to get to the sales, because one person bought multiple items. I do want to get their stuff packed up so I can send them over a refund for combined shipping, and share you guys what sold today. So let's get to it. Here you see on the table, let me pull up the sales. And again, it was like dead silent this morning. And then all of a sudden it was like just started firing off. So hopefully it picks back up again to close out the evening, but we will see. But to start off, we have a PS2. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. This did $22.99 plus shipping. Let's see. Next item up is a White Zombie, La Sexorista, or Sexoristo, Devil Music Volume 1. This one did $3.99 plus shipping on that. Then we have Department 56 Flexible Cecil Hedge. Got some more of these hedges. There's 2 boxes of these. They did $12.99 plus shipping. There's an item I didn't pull, I forgot. It was a 94 Sportflix 2000, a little lenticular card. If you're familiar with Sportflix, you know what I'm talking about. But it was a Marshall Falk. That did $1.50 plus plain white envelope. So I forgot to pull that one and show it. Next we have this genuine Fiesta ware. I bought this at a yard sale several months ago where the people's prices were just too good to pass up. I think I spent less than $50 at this person's sale, and I got some awesome shoes. I got an Xbox 360, this Fiesta, like all kinds of stuff. I could not believe it, and I just happened to accidentally stumble upon this yard sale. But anyway, this Fiesta ware sold for $34.99 plus shipping. So pretty excited about that. Toomey. So I want to talk about this just for a brief minute. This item I've actually sold before, this exact item. And the buyer reached out and said that the item was used. And he was correct. I did not realize that this piece right in here was not the actual backing, and I did not pull that out and check, and there was wear. Everything else about the wallet looked absolutely brand new. It's like literally even stiff, like it, like a brand new wallet. But what he showed me, he was correct. It does look like either it has a defect or whatever from manufacturing, or it was used. I accepted his return. I originally sold this for $69.99. Now, remember, I am into this for $1. I do not just do automatic returns, but if somebody reaches out and they have a legitimate reason, I will work with them. This was a legitimate reason. I also knew that as long as I got it back in the correct, the same shape, I could sell it again. I listed it up the second time. I put it at $49.99. Didn't take long at all. And it's sold. So Toomey wallet, FXT ballistic nylon. Again, I paid $1 for this, and sold for $49.99. Second go around. Next up is a Starbucks South Carolina. This is from the Been There series. That did $24.99 plus shipping. Then we have an ECU Pirates East Carolina University Pirate Nation t-shirt. That did $5 plus shipping. And then this person reached out asking if I did combined shipping because they wanted to buy a bunch of Department 56. I said absolutely. The best way to do it, go ahead, check out, let me package this stuff up, get a shipping price, and I will partially refund you back the difference in shipping. So what we have here is they got the Village Accessory Frosted Fountain. They got the Mill Creek Bridge. They got Mill Creek Straight Section. And they got a set of 2 of the Mill Creek Curved sections. So these, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces were $124.96 plus shipping. They paid $55.96 in shipping. Once I have it packed up, get a label on it and everything, I will credit them back the difference. So overall, pretty cool Saturday. It's just after 5 p.m. Have went out, sourced some of the items today. Like, we didn't buy a ton. But like one of the items is like an old vintage Tiger Electronics like brain teaser game that I got for $2 that sells for pretty consistently for anywhere from like 25 to 40, just kind of depends on like what day it is, it seems like. But good sell, good selling item, cheap, cheap buy-in. So good day sourcing, good day so far of sales. Hopefully that continues, and we're going to roll right into October, and hopefully we keep the train rolling. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. I'm going to get this stuff packed up. Hope you've had a wonderful Saturday, and I will catch you again in the next one.